What are the duties of a Toastmaster at a wedding? A wedding Toastmaster's main duties are to make everything run to plan, to ensure that the bride and groom only need to enjoy the day, and to become their extra pair of eyes, ears, and voice. I hear you say, eyes and ears? This is because the bride and groom are not conscious of everything they need to be checking on. For example, when the bride and groom are getting married in the church or the registry office, the Toastmaster will be at the reception venue making for certain that all is ready to greet the married couple and their guests. The Toastmaster will ensure that the banqueting staff are prepared with champagne and canopies, that the red carpet is rolled out, that the cloakrooms and toilets are open and clean, and that the table plan is displayed with the place cards in the right places at the tables, generally making sure that the venue is ready for the bride and groom and their guests. As soon as the bride and groom have arrived, naturally with all their guests, the Toastmaster will meet them at the entrance and show the guests where the cloakrooms are and where the reception is. If requested, the Toastmaster will arrange a receiving line. This is where the guests are introduced to the bride and groom and their parents. During the reception, the photographer can be assisted by the Toastmaster in the arranging of the formal groups. The principal benefit of having a Toastmaster is locating all the right relatives and friends for the photographs. As soon as the wedding photography is finished, the Toastmaster will announce that the wedding breakfast is about to be served, and would guests kindly take their places. When the guests are settled, the Toastmaster will announce the entrance of the bride and groom, inviting the guests to stand, make some noise, and congratulate the couple as the Toastmaster leads them to the top table. The wedding breakfast is usually uninterrupted until the end, when we have the speeches. The Toastmaster will introduce all of the speakers. The order of speeches is traditionally as follows. First, the father of the bride. Secondly, the groom. And thirdly, the one we've all been waiting for, and perhaps dreading, is the speech from the best man. After the speeches, the Toastmaster would introduce the cutting of the wedding cake. During the cutting of the cake, the Toastmaster would invite the guests to take their own photographs of this unrepeatable moment. The cutting of the cake is followed by the first dance. We call it strictly the first dance. It can only happen once, and these days it's anticipated to be more of a show rather than merely a slow shuffle around the dance floor. Making their first dance more of an extravaganza and unforgettable for their guests, not necessarily for the right reasons. You just have to watch YouTube. Only when the guests have joined the couple on the dance floor can the Toastmaster feel that their job is done. However, on occasions the Toastmaster is asked to remain a little longer for such events as a firework display or a magic lantern launch. Here, the Toastmaster would request all the guests to make their way outside without necessarily telling them why. It's because the bride and groom want to keep the surprise until the end. The wedding duties of a Toastmaster are, in summary, to make sure the wedding runs to plan without any hiccups, and that the bride and groom have nothing to worry about apart from enjoying themselves. A Toastmaster ensures that your wedding or your function runs to plan, but at the same time adds some class. The Toastmaster's red jacket and starched white fronts are unmistakable and convey an air of authority. These are the main reasons. The Toastmaster is there as a friend of the guests who knows where things are, what is about to happen, and can make the formal introductions. The protocol and traditions that a Toastmaster carries out could be also adapted for any form of wedding of any culture, be it Christian, Jewish, Hindu, or Muslim. The principles are the same. So is the allure. It's the reassurance and refinement. Outline of a wedding Toastmaster. In conclusion, it's a peace of mind that a wedding Toastmaster brings to a wedding. But also, it's an insurance against all the money that's being spent on the wedding, for the decorations, the cake, the music, the entertainment, the banquet, the wine, the champagne, the photographer, the video, you name it. It's a long list. The Toastmaster will ensure that the investment in all these services was wisely distributed and effectively delivered. The Toastmaster makes certain that all the elements were in their proper place, acting perfectly and giving maximum value. Is this not key? If truth be told, it is for the peace of mind for the bride and groom looking to sail through the day, oblivious to any problems that could take place, safe in the knowledge that the Toastmaster has completed his or her work. And with that, the Toastmaster can leave knowing that he has made a sizable contribution towards an unforgettable day, a day the couple will remember forever. If you are organizing a wedding or any event and you want it to run smoothly and to time, then check out the London Toastmasters website. That's www.londontoastmaster.com.